It just needs to be done. Part of getting over my current or long-standing Disneyland obsession is emptying this suitcase. This is so silly, and I'm honestly a little embarrassed to admit it, but I haven't unpacked it. I had it packed for our April family trip that didn't happen because of COVID, and it's time. It is time to finally just do it, because we're planning to go in October. Who knows if that will happen? We shall see. We have it scheduled, but it's really hard to plan anything right now. You all, I know, understand. So, if that trip does work out, the things that are in here were for Easter time, springtime. So they're just not going to be conducive to a fall, autumn, October trip, So it just needs to be done. And it's also a matter of, it's just therapeutic necessity. Some of these things, yes, they can definitely stay in here, and they will just be, Disney stuff that obviously we can totally use. We'll need bags because we go to the grocery store and pick up like stuff for dinners and lunches, things like that. And in California, you've got to bring your own reusable bags at the grocery store. So these are kinds of things that can stay. And we have so many of these kinds of bags, thanks to our frugal friends. You guys are fabulous. That we can afford to have these just stay prepped in a suitcase because we have so many others that we use for other things. Beach towels, stuff like that, those can definitely stay in here because we have other beach towels. These are Disney specific beach towels. They can stay in here. We have our other beach towels if we happen to go to a pool or something where we will need them, but these can stay in. But there are some other things I'm going to have to look through. Some of these, it wouldn't matter to leave them in here, except that this suitcase is going up in the attic where it's really hot. So I do need to go through and take some of these toiletries out, things that will dry out. I've got to put those away. But some of these activities and different things can absolutely stay in here. But then there's stuff like clothing. That's a whole different situation because these are clothes that the kids might be grown out of by the time we go. And they might not be appropriate for the time and season that we're going. So I am going to clean all those out. I do need my collapsible cane. I had actually been wondering where it was, so it's good that I started unpacking this so that I could find it. It is super handy doing any kind of traveling, even just going to like a museum or something. If I happen to get to where I need it, many of you know I have arthritis, 3 different kinds throughout my body and other issues. And so this comes in really handy. I don't always need it. I am ambulatory, but it's nice to have this one that folds up that I found in the CVS dumpster a couple years ago. Nice to have this on hand. This is not the print that I would have picked out, but it works. But it's nice to have this if I start getting to where I need some assistance. So we'll take that out of there for sure. And then there are things that, like, we had Disney bound plans with our outfits. Like these, I don't know if some of this will even fit. These are for Mimi. I don't think some of these will even fit her now because she has been growing like crazy. All 3 of the kids have. So we'll clean all that stuff out. There's also like toiletries and things that they're like travel size, and so they are specifically for travel. Many of you know that we love to travel. It's one of the main reasons that we dumpster dive. But I can't have them up in the attic. That's just not a good idea, especially where we are at the height of summer and it's going to be hot for another month and a half, 2 months. So not ideal, and I can't have this suitcase just haunting me. It was sitting in my bedroom, driving me insane, and I don't want to be doing that anymore. That's just not good for my mental health. When we get back to Disneyland, we will get back to Disneyland, or if I end up going to Disney World, because they are open, and if they stay open until the weather is cooler and we're not able to go to Disneyland, then I will end up going to Disney World, and I will embrace that when and if the time comes. Okay, when the time comes. They're not going to stay, it's not going to stay shut forever. But for now, for my own mental health, as we discussed in a live stream, a couple weeks ago, I just really need to do this. And for practicality as well, like finding this, and also our whole house is tiny, including my bedroom. There's not room to have stuff like this just taking up space, and this is a big suitcase. It takes up a lot of space. So I'm going to jump in and I'm going to do this. Please tell me, frugal friends, what things you are doing to make your life more conducive to good mental health. It's a crazy time right now, and that's 2020. Like, it's not going away. So what things are you doing? What things have you done that you have found to be helpful in making your life better under the circumstances, and things that have been good for your mental health and well-being? I will see you all real soon. All my love, all my best wishes for good things. Take care. Bye-bye.